swing that far away. Indeed, it swung out, or swung out. We'll get there.
Tirando. Michael.
नहीं माइक का तो ठीक है.
माइक रहने दो यार.
वो ये क्या है? प्रेजो प्राइवेसी का बंद करना है. डेस्कटॉप ऑडियो. ओके.
Extra audio.
ऑडियो नहीं आना है. एक फुटी पड़ा. ये क्या लोगो है?
Spain. Yeah.
Bottom at Christmas, which is not.
वो अच्छा चल रहा था.
Yeah, ये भी थोड़ा लग रहा है. I think वो आ जाता थोड़ी देर में. See. Oh, like. I think the stream is down already.
How does he know that? डज़ोन. फिर मेरे पास डज़ोन है यार. लेकिन यूएस में नहीं आता वो प्रॉब्लम.
In the corner, something on that, it will be a free kick.
ये भी ठीक है.
Still one of those, I get surprised goalkeepers really under that much pressure. Why did I catch it? I know it's modern technique.
Just
Take all the pressure away from the defenders. Playing this out short. Towards Mateus. It's the ball in the air. Banana. It's gone out show, watched by Semedo. Should have touched the ball yet. I don't think so. Gilman. Wants to carry it, and that could be a problem. Definitely. Anthony plays it off. Mount, what about the shot? Garnacho, and tagging in is Lamina. It's a good tackle. Lamina to stop that momentum. Sure. Manchester United not crisp with their passing just yet. Both teams guilty of giving the ball away deep in their own half. It's interesting from the Wolves' perspective. Is this a good time to play Manchester United before things have settled down in the club? New players in the door. Certainly will be pleased with the opening 9 minutes, considering he's only had 4 training sessions with his new squad. So new players in the door, new manager in the door. A couple of months ago, he was securing safety in the Premier League. And
एक और यार.
let go.
वो दोनों तरफ से आ रही. इसका भी.
देखो.
ये कौन सा टाइम में खुल रहा है? सबको म्यूट कर दो एक्सेप्ट फॉर माई कॉक्स. बस that's it. There should be an echo, but समझ आना चाहिए.
The early doom and gloom before they even kicked a ball.
Oh,
Semedo
nice
playing it
one.
in. Looking dangerous here with Pedro Neto.
Oh.
Pull it back.
You.
A touch that was from Casemiro. Enough to end
Mashup?
the move. And And set Manchester United away on the break. Garnacho
जरा तो नहीं कैमरा को जरा
putting it for the home side just yet. I don't know whether they're overthinking it really. Players in the door, they want to be more possession based, pick up from the back, but it's been a good start from the home team. Mateus Nunes. Mateus will take the ball there. He's not going to get that one.
अपन यहाँ पे
Talked about the good players that Hampton Wanderers have. And he's one of them who was linked with the move away not long after he joined the club. He's got energy.
वुल्व्स का मारो ना एक
Ball
प्लेयर
carrying
लोग के साइड
midfield.
नहीं करे सारे ट्रांसफर
Make things happen.
बेचे
Again,
ना बेचे भी नहीं उसको
needed
लिया
last season to set
Probably
the league.
उनकी
He's
कुछ
much better this
ownership का भी
season.
मसला
Also
है
made a decent start here. They have
they changed
pushed
their manager as well like
again
a few
on the
days
front foot in the close.
nice
They're breaking away here with Anthony.
रशीद भाई रशीद भाई
But Rashford
खलास nice save
come out and close the angle. Rashford is aware how far out Sar was.
पैसे अप्लाई तो करना
This gets caught no man's land.
वो 100 मिलियन 50 होने लगे
100 million last year so
We were just about to comment on
क्या भी गिर गए
the areas where
ये इसके
has been
चैट क्या
made
आ
so
रहा है
far.
अरे
Very much
म्यूट कर सकते
Manchester
थे
United's half, but that was a positive break for
लेकिन
them.
आना तो नहीं
It was a throwback to last season, wasn't it? A bit of a quick counter-attack. They are dangerous. They've got such athleticism. Gilbert.
1-3
Dawson.
Mason Mount
1-4
Gomez, but that doesn't work out. Can Manchester United take advantage? They might do. Anthony almost stealing in, away by Gilbert.
corner
He's not looking comfortable trying to pass out from the back. I don't think either of the teams have had the ball in those defensive areas, trying to work the ball forward. This time it was João
Guys,
Gomez. It was
right,
very
और एक कोई वाइट बॉल में है वो
Mount
क्या
है
करना
जो
चाहिए माउंट माउंट है वाइट बॉल
नहीं नाचो है नाचो तो था ही
कब बहुत पहले था ना तूने अभी भी वही है
6 कोने में गिटा माउंट है ना नहीं माउंट तो होता है
नहीं माउंट
and they take advantage.
इसके भी थोड़े वाइटिश है
नहीं लेकिन दोनों के है ब्लीच करा ले
7 कौन भी है भाई
In from Mount.
यू
डबल 7 बन रहा है
Right.
अरे हाँ नहीं लेकिन ऑफिशियल मैचेस खाली
Short on the pressure from Pedro Neto.
अब स्टार्ट हो गया आपका
अब स्टार्ट हो अब स्टार्ट
Works hard to win that back for Wolves.
प्रेशर अच्छा डील कर रहा है
Mateus. Can he send it through to Cunha? Maybe needed to go earlier. I think he needed to go the other way. Neto would burst forward.
So
Wan-Bissaka.
नहीं अच्छा 1v1 में बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है लास्ट सीजन
हाँ वैसे बोलते हैं भाई
Push that play. Across to Garnacho.
नाचो
That's fantastic.
स्टार बॉय
Pace.
राजमंड को भी स्टार हुआ है बोल रहा है
ये वीड वाला पोटा दिख रहा गंदीटी दिख रहा
See
बहुत
this
पतला ही
team's
हो गया
got
है
this
ना?
game. No real
Homeless
fluidity to
खाना
their
नहीं दिया
passing
सर।
and their movement. As yet. Any comment on
वो
me?
पेन यूज कर ऐसे कलर आ रहा है उसको क्या है वो
Colours he used. It's a bit of a throwback, isn't it? I remember those.
लेट मैन टू खराब
What he's writing on that piece of
कई
paper.
बार था रे पूरा सुन
Really even start. The chances coming from
अरे
Eris.
लोग हाँ वो लेवल के
Zaid Nouri.
अरे
Cunha.
होना नहीं दे
Wan-Bissaka sold him.
रूबेन नेवेस गया है लोग का अल हिलाल
Fernandes.
अल
Anthony.
हिलाल नेमार
Rolled on.
क्या है भाई अल हिलाल इज
That's a
लाइक
clear
बहुत अच्छी
free
टीम
kick.
जा रही है अब
And the
हिलाल की
fullback
already
will
अच्छी
do well.
ऑलरेडी अच्छी थी
लेकिन
और अच्छी हो जा रही है
11 में से 9 सऊदी मैच में
Here
खेले
it is early enough, I guess.
वो लोग रिप्लेस करने इंटरनेशनल टीम के
Really should have been a
वर्ल्ड
yellow
वाइड से
card.
उठा के
Got away with it.
Al Hilal में कौन है?
नेमार
It's Varane.
के अलावा
Casemiro. Heads
Koulibaly.
up for the pass. Finds Anthony.
चेल्सी का डिफेंडर
ही गुड
And Anthony.
he was good
to
when
do
he
there,
was
but
playing
the
in
Manchester
Napoli
United.
before coming to Chelsea Chelsea में आ गया जरा
लास्ट ईयर आया था ना
ये लास्ट ईयर
वही 8 साल का
Saka.
कॉन्ट्रैक्ट
To Dallo
और
right back
कौन
to
कौन
the
है अल हिलाल में लोग फ्रंट थ्री
inconsistent
Firmino.
with his choice of
भाई,
playing this season.
मारेस
भाई वो अली लाल नहीं होती वो अल हली है
Garnacho.
देखो मैं कंफ्यूज था
कम ऑन ब्रो
अल हिलाल में कौन कौन है फिर
हिलाल में वही नहीं है
अल हिलाल में उन्हें नहीं उन्हें भी
देखो अल हिलाल वाले मेसी को एम्बापे के पीछे पड़े हुए थे।
यस आई रिमेंबर दैट
दोनों ने भी रिजेक्ट कर दिया ना
हाँ
उसको।
नेमार वॉच लेवल के बेचारा उस स्क्वाड से निकाल लेती है इसलिए क्या
भाई ने
The traps put
31
all
कैसे
kinds of
भाई?
pressure.
इवन का ही है
प्राइम
1 UCL
नो बैलेंस
0
Set up supporters once this side's
It's got
got
prime
Brian on the
area.
blocks at the start of the new season.
हमारा बुड्ढा केन भी
The
जिसका
Wolves fans will be happier
ठीक है मैंने रिसेंटली अब हुआ 30
as their team cuts out the
तो
errors in the
Brian
back.
या बोल सकते हैं
33 की आवाज क्या है फॉलो करो।
प्रॉब्ली
गोल
उन्हें उतना
गोल तो नहीं हुआ फॉलो
It
38
comes to a
का।
standstill. Nara waits patience.
केन क्या है कि पहले ही आई गेस केन की भी लॉन्जिविटी हो सकती है क्योंकि उन्हें ज़्यादा भागता करता नहीं उसका गेम यूजुअली
भागने आता भी
भागने आता भी नहीं है
Nara's got the ball and I'm looking at the movement.
तो रोनाल्डो को
फिजिकली
भागता था।
डिमांडिंग नहीं है उसका प्ले
It's a
I
problem
guess
if Wolves
हाँ,
हालैंड भी ऐसी तरह था भाई कितना
could
बुरा।
start in shape.
हालैंड भागता ना भी
हाँ बैल के
बैल
ऐसा
भागता
भागता
होना,
है।
yes.
Crossing the goalkeeper.
मोस्टली टैप इंस रहते लेकिन
आई मीन प्लेट में लाके दे रहे उसको तो क्या बोलेंगे नो कंप्लेंट
They're passing here, Wolves.
26 year old नवाज लोग
24
नहीं
नहीं है क्या वो
Jornetto.
स्टार बॉय तो नहीं ना लेकिन बुड्ढा तो नहीं है ना। Come on।
Star-
In across to Mateus, not quite. Wan-Bissaka is
लेकिन
there.
ऐसा दिखता है कि उन्हें बुड्ढा है क्योंकि इतने
City
सालों से
picking
खेला।
up. The answer is yes, and here
Good
goes
job.
Anthony. Seem to have the numerical
Oh.
advantage in this attack. Manchester United with the pass.
Blood
Is it
Kings,
there?
थोड़ा स्लो
Modric।
प्रेडिक्टेबल
Cunha.
अरे
Yeah,
पीछे भी भाग लेते था।
Jornetto.
नहीं
Going on. It was
Hindu.
Martinez. And this should be the first.
ये
हाँ ये
It's one of those. You can see exactly.
बॉल को तो नहीं मारा था उन्हें।
नहीं
As it's unfolding.
wasn't
He was
bad
never going to stop Martinez.
हो गया भाई मिल
He was
गया
always
था।
going to commit.
ध्यान ही नहीं था दिखाया तो नहीं
It's easy a yellow card as you'll ever see. Say that again.
जल्दी कर लिया बस।
Shake the head from Martinez. It was just never quite getting there.
ना
it was bad देखो भाई बॉल चले गया बेचारा
Play from Wolves, nicking the ball back, trying to set themselves on the attack.
ये DXC वाले 3 लाख देते नहीं
So an
क्या?
early booking for the
सारे
second
पानी सब
minutes.
चल
Frustrating no
नहीं
end.
8 से 7 8 पे अपना ये है ना
Tumbles in Manchester.
कौन सी है
Adrianetto with a
7
corner.
8 लाख और दे दो
Corner with this free kick.
टेक महिंद्रा तो तुम्हारे लिए थे। क्या था इंटरव्यू प्रोसेस क्या था उसका?
क्या था बोले तो
असेसमेंट।
वो था क्वांट
Adrianetto
IQ टेस्ट था
Quant
is
assessment
the
था।
best delivery.
IQ टेस्ट था
Supposed to be
क्वांट
something
और
of
फिर
a-
उसके बाद बिहेवियरल था
Wants to launch a quick attack,
क्योंकि
but there's
कौन था
nobody
उनका?
rushing forward.
MCU उसके बाद एक
Giving that
वन
option.
ऑन वन
Form
टेक्निकल
था।
इंटरव्यू
Story of first 15
Technical
minutes
interview,
for
हाँ।
Manchester United.
अब
क्या-
कुछ तो भी शावली से
क्या
बोले
पूछे थे?
स्ट्रिंग का एक क्वेश्चन दिया था
क्या?
2 स्ट्रिंग है
हाँ।
एक रिजल्टेंट स्ट्रिंग बनाओ जिसमें एक कैरेक्टर वो स्ट्रिंग से एक कैरेक्टर ये स्ट्रिंग से ऐसा
ओके इधर से।
ऑल्टरनेट एक ये
और
क्वेश्चन
loops
दिए
use
थे
करना होगा।
लूप्स जो चाहे वो यूज़ करो ऑप्टिमाइज सोल्यूशन और बोल बोला था लेकिन मेरे को तो ऑप्टिमाइज नहीं दिखा
तो तुम प्रोग्राम कर रहे थे?
या प्रोग्राम करा था और एक आई डोंट रिमेंबर कौन सा कि था और एक क्वेश्चन थोड़ा हार्ड था मैं खाली ऊपर से समझा दिया ऐसा ऐसा कर सकते हैं अपन बोल के थोड़ा कोड भी लिख दिया सी वो दैट्स इट
Lack of movement.
क्या? तो लेजिट था इंटरव्यू।
इंटरव्यू रिजेक्ट करे
Nacho
ऑफर
came
लेजिट
to
था।
life. Bruno Fernandes.
हाँ और फिर जोक था
Foul off the ball there.
आई गेस सब मास रिक्रूटमेंट करे तो उतना ही दे सर्वर में
Decision. His way.
रियलाइज हो रहा है एक्चुअली अच्छा था
Players in this
डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर
Manchester
सब
United set up that the supporters
कल
are
कल
excited about.
कल से
अच्छा तो था
अच्छा था
मैंने।
नहीं मेहनत करे
वो
बट
ये बात।
In pre-season after really impressing in pre-season. Amadou was on loan.
अरे क्या कर रहा है गिटा?
Sunderland.
बॉय प्लेन फील्ड से सारा से
Also
दिखा
injured in pre-season.
निकल गया था पर ऐसा स्ट्रीम कर सकते हो नेक्स्ट देख सकते हो ना गेम में।
कंट्रोलर लेके बढ़ जाला स्ट्रीम कर
देखो
नहीं ग्रीन ग्रास दिख रहा
Varane.
ये था ना लोगन पॉल के ऐसा ही पता
Varane to
है।
Anthony. Wan-Bissaka. Too much effort at the moment, waiting for that spark.
पुना
Nana again. See once more Wolves.
Varane consistently mid
Pressing on the goalkeeper, so he can just pick that pass out to Garnacho.
जब हगा था ना किसी
Manchester
रियल
United on the
मैड्रिड
front foot, but
वर्सेस
Semedo
चैंपियंस
stopped
लीग
it
में हगा
out.
था 2-3 गोला दे दिया था याद है
Well so
मुझे
far.
मैच था
Yeah.
याद है ना
What a ball! That's what everybody's been waiting to
गेम
see,
का
isn't
कोई
it?
आती
Onana
2-3 साल
लेकिन consistently mid है एटलीस्ट यूनाइटेड
thumbs up as well, Garnacho.
हाई एंड लो
लो नहीं है मिड हाई है ऐसा लगता है कभी कभी लो है but yeah.
For options here. As well, Gomez. Anthony is ignoring.
हमेशा काम करता है
Then ignoring with
Oh.
wonderful feet.
ये वो हमेशा मोस्टली
some
गुड
help.
रहा
Mateus.
Yeah, Bruno
ब्रूनो सेल्फिश मार देते हैं
Semedo just took it off him. And here's Rashford.
स्टार बॉय
He'll move it
Do
on
another
to
star boy.
Garnacho. And Rashford continues the run. Mount making a run as well.
क्रॉस नहीं मार
Garnacho just almost walked into trouble. Nicely done. João Gomez.
लिया शॉट
Cunha.
अरे
Play back here for the foul. Cunha's asking why. He's got every right to ask why. There was
पीछे
a
नहीं तो
decent
लेके आना है
advantage.
चेंज में ला गया एडवांटेज
Merging.
या फिर रोकते हैं लेकिन फीफा में रोक देना ना जरा
Trying
स्लो
to
हो
get
गया
Marcus Rashford in the game. That's been Manchester United's problem so far. Struggling, yeah.
ओह माय गॉड देखो
4 टच करा पाए
गोलकीपर
लेकिन
ज़्यादा
उसके दो जो भी टच आते
There was a chance.
लेके भाग रहा था
या कैरी करा बॉल
To get him more involved.
फिजिक्स
Surprised
ने भी कैरी करा
opposite
था
end of the touches spectrum.
उसको कैरी करने के वास्ते खरीदे मेन लेकिन उन्हें वो भी नहीं करा खाली घूम रहा हूँ
नहीं घुमाया यार जमाना हो गया घूम के
उसको घूमने के बाद सब कर दिया बोले घूम रहा हूँ
या जब से नहीं घुमा
नहीं दूसरा नहीं घूमा
एक बार भी नहीं
Mateus. Ignoring.
अरे देखो यार
Sarabian. Mateus.
ऑफ साइड
Somehow is offside.
अरे ब्रो
Those the
ये
sort
लोग
of
आगे
things
वहाँ
that
पे
take one or two in there.
ये नहीं था चलो
Those players. It's a bit puzzled there. Mateus Nunes. At least he's on the
Eh, oh,
pitch.
you-
Like this
Everton
man,
नहीं जा रहे हैं?
linked with
West
a
Ham.
move
वेस्ट हैम
to West Ham United, Harry Maguire.
क्या है
Right now, a spectator. It's testament to
हम
him.
भी लेते बोल के था क्या है
His manager trusts him enough to sit on the bench despite
मीम्स रहते थे भाई
possible move away from here any day soon. So
एवर्टन को सिम ले
they won't let him down.
लेस्टर
Good attitude.
ओ वो वाली टीम में था
या नहीं लेकिन वो वाली टीम में नहीं था क्या प्रीमियर लीग जीते सो हाँ बाद में
Garnacho. Plenty forward here for
Ah,
Manchester
boy.
United. Garnacho.
Oh.
Beautiful back heel. Shaw. Garnacho. Casemiro. Who just lost a bit of momentum. Wolves able to get the
देखो
cross
कैसे
back.
बैक लाइन
हाँ,
फोर
Fernandes. He'll look for one. Bissaka
good.
stealing in.
देखा था
Anthony. Should be able to clear. For them to play out. Here's Mateus.
अरे
Arre?
His balance
Yeah.
and then picks up the free kick.
on the side
Bissaka pleads his innocence. To say he's really good ball carrying ability. Thomas Nunes.
छोटी भी है
So graceful on the ball. He's playing well, looks the part. It's okay having that ability.
quick
Ultimately, judged on the numbers, aren't how many goals,
Yes,
how many
I'm
assists. Somebody with all that ability really should be that bit more
Yeah.
creative. Here's Shaw.
press नहीं करेगा just waiting
ये सिक्योरिटी वाले गाना रहे होते
Martinez.
अल नसर 2-1 ने लीड कर रहे 2-1 हो गया अल इत्तेफाक के
Semedo.
देखा
Cunha.
यार कैसा आ रही है
Lamina has lost
You.
it. Bruno Fernandes in a bit of
Shoot
space and
that.
that can
Ah,
spell
Nacho.
trouble for the opposition, but then once again, not quite there for Manchester
सनी का
United.
वॉलपेपर निकला
Anticipation
कहाँ गया
from
वेस्ट हैम
Semedo. It's a fine start to the game, the right back for Wolves. Just
also
throwing
good.
them away, taking
Just
no
get
chances that
on.
time. So it's been an area Manchester United have looked to get at Wolves in this first half so far. Still really yet to get going, the home side. It's Varane. Martinez.
Butcher.
अरे
Wolves just sitting off Manchester United, engaging them too much. Saka, Casemiro, Mount.
अरे नहीं यार
The touchline. So Mount already popping up in lots of different areas on the pitch.
Mount होता मुझे मेरे का impact
Diving in, Casemiro didn't get there, Cunha.
Ooh.
It's Martinez who could bring
Oh
it
my
down.
God,
3-2
easy baat है नीचे.
for Wolves.
कर दिया.
Good breakaway, and what a chance!
Nice.
It's the shot. Right,
Sabrina
that's a
Carpenter.
chance. Yeah, brilliant from Cunha. Took a deflection actually. Just wonder whether
I'll be there in 10 minutes. Get ready, it's pouring, so get down when I call. भाई, I asked him to come upstairs. He came on, come.
Mobility.
सामान है बोलो खराब
Martinez can't really stop him in his tracks. That touch there, just a little bit under his feet. Maybe a little bit
This,
behind where he wanted it, but
you were good
होना.
good situation.
Very
With
good.
his confidence, an awful lot of
इन्हें
good.
ball playing keeper है.
वैसे ही छोड़ना था आपने मैं
वैसे
लिटरली
से-
लास्ट सीजन क्या बोला था
Nick off Varane.
दया रोकता लेकिन पासिंग
Short stopper है नहीं उसकी short stopping भी consistent, inconsistent है.
आई मीन बुरे वाले रोक लेता
या बुरे बहुत अच्छे short stopper है. Yes.
भाई ढका दिया यार
Ten Hag familiar भी है इसे. Ajax में था इन्हें ball.
अभी कहाँ से उठाया ना आपको
Sarabia.
Inter Milan.
Lamina. Blocked from Casemiro. He saw it coming.
अरे यार वो फाउल है
He's going to pick up a yellow
Cardio,
card
Cardio.
to stop Garnacho getting away. Well, unfortunately, Lamina. He shot blocked and then booked seconds later. It's very, very cynical. Allow Garnacho to advance from there. They're back in the Premier League.
दुआ
This time it's Southampton.
यूके में नाइजीरियन बहुत बड़े हैं पूरी स्मार्ट का खानदान यूके में है
Up to games like this that
वो जेजे की
approach
फैमिली
this game with a whimper.
पूरे ये फुटबॉल वाले नाइजीरियन से थे.
Tactics.
रे
Gary
जानटी
O'Neill's
पूरे नाइजीरियन
been
फुटबॉल.
changed too much from pre-season.
फुटबॉल के
Gomez thought he'd read the
Oh,
danger.
oh.
Just left the ball behind.
This place.
Right, Nori, but that's
Ah,
going to
no.
break to Mount.
Oh, भाई
Bruno
क्या?
Fernandes.
कौन से ब्रदर?
Listen the build-up
क्या
again.
मैं रुको बोला था ब्रूनो एक को पास करा
There's a lot of frustration in here, isn't there? For all the much more possession Manchester United are having. Certainly not causing Wolverhampton Wanderers too many problems with it. So just those touches in the right here from Manchester United, but it's all been a bit messy when they got near the goal. Here's Varane. Saka. Casemiro. Anthony. The control was there. Mount.
माउंट खाली हग रहा है
माउंट
Challenge
बेचारा
from Mount.
टाइम लगा था
उसको
उसको
कहीं
सेट
कौन
होने
दिया इतने पैसों में
Challenge from Mount.
तो था भी नहीं था चेल्सी का लेकिन उन्होंने हाईएस्ट गोल स्कोरर असिस्ट
4 गोल मारे उन लोग
एग्जैक्टली लास्ट सीजन 35 कुछ गोल्स मारा 38 मैचेस में 35 गोल्स मारते थे.
Was there.
माउंट गोल्स को है नहीं हम
Stretches the
गोल स्कोरर
on his toe.
प्लेमेकर
ब्रूनो है वो
लोग और एक होना था डेक्लन राइस लेना था लाली के लिए इसको पास गए
ले रहे थे हम लोग नहीं
हाँ
नहीं आया
आर्सेनल पुल अलग है
The
बिल्कुल.
players okay.
कुछ भी पुल नहीं आया
वो लक से सेकंड आ गए कुछ भी नहीं देखना.
Lamina.
ये बॉय अच्छा खेल रहा था सागा लास्ट में
साका हमेशा अच्छा खेलता बहुत अच्छा आता है.
छोटा
Been best player on the pitch so far. Yeah. Even without the ball.
लोग के एकेडमी में से अच्छा निकला साका.
Kilman.
लेकिन जेन
For
प्लेयर
the
बहुत
run
अच्छे
by
हैं.
Nori and hiding him and
और
ignoring
कौन सा गया ना बाजू
just kept
Martin.
that in play.
मिडफील्ड में भी ओडेगार्ड
He's done really well to keep that alive.
रियल मैड्रिड किए जा रहे हैं अच्छा लड़का
Defenders having to track him back
एंजेलिस
there.
बट आई होप दे
हमारे एकेडमी से कौन
The ball had gone out.
हैरी
हैरी केन आर्सेनल का है ना
क्या हुआ भाई नहीं है आर्सेनल का टॉटनहम का
एकेडमी प्लेयर था
यस
Half an hour in.
20 साल से यही है
आई
उन्हें
मीन आई गेस
Two
गोट निकल के
changes between the
इंग्लैंड
two
का
sides so
हमारे पास
far.
हाँ बस दैट्स इट और कोई भी नहीं
Ignoring.
यूनाइटेड क्या है
He takes the throw in.
डेविड बेकहम
Lamina.
और
Dawson. Inside
नेशनल का
Norman.
मैं
Mateus in support. Here is Mateus.
शुरू से तो
Ignoring.
अगेंस्ट था बट आई डोंट नो एकेडमी का है
Saka watchful.
नहीं डेविड बेकम और केन दोनों सेम ट्रेनिंग स्कूल के हैं
वो तो
ये
बचपन
के
से नॉट एकेडमी
नॉट एकेडमी वहाँ से उठाए एकेडमी वाले
या
माने आई थिंक
Casemiro turning away. Cunha felt he was caught there.
अपन सुबह एकेडमी का तो नहीं था लेकिन वो तो थे
I hope he was caught in.
एकेडमी में तो मस्ती है
He was coming together.
मेसी
Very, very tight.
सिस्टम पे
अरे मार दिया भाई शीट पैडों पे
Me.
कैसा भी रहा है
Not
गाली
spotted.
गाली अंदर आई
Anthony
अरे इसको काट दे दिया
picked Cunha up for Simon Hooper telling him to get on with it.
क्राउड एकदम चीयर करके तो बोला गया कैसे
Well, only he knows how much of
FC 24 ले रहे हैं
Only he knows whether
किस
it's
पे खेलते
necessary to
नहीं।
stay on the ground. That's
बदल
just
ले
it
लेता
wasn't.
बदल के घर पे जाए के लिए
मतलब तू भी PS5 है भाई क्या कर लेते
मैं अपन डिपॉल से रेंट कर सकते हैं कभी
और हम
PS4 Xbox One 1 वीक
Isn't it? If he goes off the pitch, there's Cunha.
बोल रहा हूँ अपना स्पॉन्सर्स भी रेंट करने का जैसे लैपटॉप है
भाई
लाइब्रेरी से
वो
उठाना
GPU का
रहता
क्या
है।
हुआ
Yeah. Are you actually injured? Lamina's down for
Star
Wolves
boy.
at the moment.
अरे
Mateus
एक उड़ा कर आ गई
दे रहा हूँ भाई। हाँ, अच्छा अच्छा
on the way. He does.
Rashford.
Free kick in the end.
मिलना गेट पर जा रहे भूल गए शायद फिर इतना गिरे पड़े तो 15 मिनट एक्स्ट्रा टाइम मिलता सो
Stop start
क्या हुआ था इन
game.
लोग के साथ
Although Wolves
नहीं
carrying on.
मतलब वो स्ट्रिक्ट कर देना टाइमिंग का तो 15 मिनट में मिलता अगर ऐसा गिरे पड़े तो
Lamina back on his feet.
45
रे
प्लस
रे 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 भाई कैसा आया
शूट
Cunha!
ओ
We highlight him before kickoff because he has got ability. We just
भाई क्या पास था वो
product, but he started this game.
सो रहा था डिफेंडर
ये ड्रेक की डिफेंस देखो कैसा
Gives the ball and
ये
goes
अच्छा
to
blood.
behind. He's got the
मतलब
legs.
तेज है गिड्डू से देखो कैसा
Those two central defenders.
ट्रेडिंग
Only
नहीं है क्या
criticism.
बोलना वुल्व्स है
Just
वही
hit the
प्रॉब्लम है
target. Just pulls it
केन मार
a
दो
little bit.
हाँ केन मारा था
While you're watching that replay, big groan from the crowd.
लेकिन केन भागता नहीं था
United
हाँ
नहीं नहीं नहीं
गुड
Once
कैच
नहीं
यस
भागता था
यस केन ने मारा
in the corner.
उन्हें जगह बनाता अपने आसपास उनके
सकता
मैं कर देखा ना सरान फॉलो अप हो गया तो दिखना मैं सारा
लास्ट
साइड
सीजन ही मालूम कैसा
कैप्टन बना दिया बॉय को लेकिन खिलाना पड़ता था ना
लास्ट ईयर नहीं खिला रहे थे
नहीं खिला रहे थे लास्ट ईयर
पूरे गेम में तो स्टार्ट नहीं करा
To clear it.
लेकिन जो सबसे आया गोल मारा था सब्सिट्यूशन
Been
में
indecisive.
इसलिए स्टार्ट कर
Just
दिया
United so far. Maybe Wolves growing in confidence because of that.
सैंचो को नहीं खिला रहे क्या
Let's go back to talk
सैंचो
about
वो एक
Cunha.
और 100 मिनट फ्लॉप जरा बोलो क्या हुआ
Make the
सैंचो
signing permanent in the end because he made 3 appearances
Right, time
from
on
on loan.
टाइम हो गया थे 3 सीजन थर्ड सीजन है बॉय
Strange, isn't it? 3 appearances. You're obliged to buy somebody. I've never heard that one before, but to say maybe the second half of last season.
वुल्व्स अच्छा
was
किया
a nice
न्यू
settling
मैनेजर
period for him.
अ लॉट ऑफ न्यू
माइक
प्लेयर्स
ऑक्स देखो अपन नॉर्मल बात करें यहाँ तक जा रहा ना
This
मैं ये
season.
देखो
I'm
बंद
sure
करते
he will. So far away, but
नहीं क्या कि
Kilman.
ओवर होता ना तो उससे
आई गेस हाई पिच डाउन होगा
Casemiro.
ब्रू
Lamina.
भाई एक क्वेश्चन पोर्चुगल इतनी अच्छी टीम रख लेंगे कई बहुत
Gary O'Neill is going to be absolutely
Midfield
thrilled.
तो
The only
goated है।
problem when you come to places like
फिर
this.
तो अच्छी है लेकिन आई गेस कोच का प्रॉब्लम था इसलिए कोच को निकाल दिया
जरूरी था
To be clinical with them
रोनाल्डो
so
का
far.
रोनाल्डो को बेंच करता रोनाल्डो को कौन बेंच करते हैं भाई कौन बेंच करते हैं
3-0.
क्लच प्लेयर
Managing a Bournemouth side
बॉय
to
उनकी
a
हैट्रिक
2-0
मार रहे थे
up
लास्ट मैच में
at the Emirates.
पीएसजी में चल गया ना रामोस
And
डिले कर रहा बोल के काट दिया उसको
a yellow card for taking
Hey,
the
करेगा दे।
throw, not for the first time actually.
Nigeria.
Second Wolves player in the book.
ये क्या पास करता है?
90 को करा। अरे वरान का पुराने अच्छे थे यार, उसका नूडल हेड वरान का भी छोटे करा लिया मैंने, ऐसा ही दिख रहा छोटा।
ओई
Martinez.
मैरियट के पॉइंट्स नहीं मिलते नहीं
मिलता है।
Manchester
नहीं,
United.
उसका कार्ड है शायद अलग,
शायद कितने नहीं
Waiting for that moment.
उसका कार्ड है।
Doesn't seem to be coming. Lost by Rashford.
There's nervousness in the
ये
ground, isn't
भी
there? There's
लंबा है,
nervousness on the pitch. Seems
खेल में
boy
no real flow to Manchester United at all.
ना गोलकीपर को
Fernandes.
जोसेफ।
अरे वो केपार को उठा लिया
या लोन पे
अच्छा जाता था हम डाके जाओ फ्री में उठा के हम लोगों से खरीद से
लेकिन उसकी सैलरी बहुत होगी।
नहीं ऑनेस्टली
Martinez.
सैलरी कट ले लेके यार
He'll
मैं
look
चलना
for
पड़ता
Anthony through the middle. Saar collecting. Looking for a chance for Manchester United, but it's Wolves who've had more of the recent chances. 5 attempts on goal so far. That's more they had in the entirety of the last meeting at this ground.
38-year-old
2-0 defeat towards the end of the
I mean
season.
for now अभी तो ज़्यादा नहीं
Fernandes.
but still
There is Semedo
ले
trying to pirouette on the ball, almost lost it. There's a confidence in Wolves play
मिडफील्ड
that
अच्छे चल रहा है, यहाँ से
trying
वहाँ
to
जा रहा
be
है, वहाँ से यहाँ जा रहा है।
bold
मैंने
when
कि
they build
मिडफील्ड
from
से
the
वो
back.
भी
Looking out from the back. Here's Shaw.
attack
Rashford.
it will find the
डिस्पोजल आ रहा है यहाँ पासा
Rashford
काट
looking for Shaw. Good pass.
shot दियो पास दियो यार नीचे
Sauce spilt it.
फिजेट
And I think the
Oh,
decision's
foul
going to
maybe.
go Wolves' way there.
वो नीचे था
Rodrigo Saar
राउंड
almost made a mess of that.
Yeah, it's one of those comings together. You wonder which way the referee is going to read it and interpret it. Luke Shaw makes a good run, helps the ball into a dangerous area. And Wolves
One
very
colour.
indecisive there. And Jose Sarr,
पकड़ लेना था गोलकीपर कहीं ना पकड़ा गया
Mateus Nunes just gets caught.
खाली
शॉ भी रिन्यू कराना है
Ball bounces to him.
पकड़ लेने की
विजिबिलिटी नहीं थी ये
Nacho.
क्वालिटी इंटेंशन नहीं था लेकिन
The hairiest
Red
moment
card.
for Wolves, isn't it, really? The penalty area.
Watching Harry Wolves.
टीम जो ओ
उसके
Shaw.
पैसे कैसा है पे टीम मेंबर के पास वो
स्कैमरों को बचा दो सुनना
Anthony. Wan-Bissaka does well away from Aït-Nouri. Wan-Bissaka, is this the moment for Manchester United?
हैंडबॉल
Several players
हो सकता है, हो गया होगा
staring at Simon Hooper.
क्लेम कर रहा तो है
They believe that was handled. Here's
वही
Bruno
रोको वार
Fernandes.
ओ
देखे ये देखे इसको
कम बैक खेलना लेकिन अटैक पे चल
Forward they come
Good,
again.
that's good.
Mounts hangs it in there.
नो रुको
And away it runs. They're still looking
Yeah.
at Simon Hooper, waiting to see if he's had word to hold play.
जो
Casemiro,
चलो देता
लेट गया
Sarabian. The check is complete.
हाँ चेक इज कंप्लीट
So we all have a little look as the ball goes out of play.
खत्म मतलब नो पेनल्टी
Mateus picks
check
up the
complete
free
हो
kick. So let's have a look.
दिखा दो अब अपने हाथ से दिखाने के लिए
That's a big appeal.
लेट्स सी आई गेस बोथ खरीद था होगा कुछ कर ही नहीं सकते
Kicks out.
हाँ
Marcus Rashford.
अरे
बॉडी
भाई
पे था बॉडी पे
था
Semedo
body
is
पे
on.
था।
या वही इसका
In
हाथ
by
सही
his
जगह था
side.
ऐसा टक इन कर लिया देखो
Thanks for that.
यहाँ इधर भी रहता तो गया था
Nor should you.
या ऐसा
हाँ नो ब्रो नीचे लाया उन्हें
And it rolled down the arm off the body, didn't it?
बॉडी को चिपका हुआ था लेकिन ऐसा
Cutting
ना
करा
था
लिया।
क्या
There's Jackson one yesterday that wasn't given. Mateus. Couldn't you get
बारिश
there?
लगा
Wan-Bissaka's on.
AWB
Manchester United are grateful that it was Wan-Bissaka in a foot race with him.
बस लेना है भाई उसको उसका भाई
He's so good at tackling. He's
Oh,
what a goal kick from there.
बोलिए हाफ टाइम शो करना
Flag was up.
भाई 10 मिनट्स में आरू बन के 10 मिनट्स में नहीं आना
Wan-Bissaka a lot of credit there. I think the flag was up for offside. But we could praise him anyway.
Absolutely.
बीएफडब्ल्यू में आया तो मैं भी आता था
Plenty
वो
of Premier League football next weekend.
Ew.
Sky Sports, Tottenham
ये
against
बात-
Manchester
ये बात
United,
आ रही है
Saturday
अपनी
night football.
जाएंगे
Super
Yeah,
Sunday
man,
starts
United
with
की
Aston
डाल
Villa
लिया।
वो
against
जल्दी
Everton.
जाना पड़ेगा
डाल ले सकता हूँ ना
It's followed.
यहाँ पीछे थे मेरे को
By West Ham United against Chelsea.
क्या
London
की
derby.
ये बात
Then Monday night football.
आर्सेनल के लिए बैठ गया तो बच जाएगा.
Crystal
आर्सेनल के फिर के जा रहा बहुत
was
आ
the
गया.
opening game of last season.
I think फिर kick out कर देते probably आर्सेनल की टीम.
Sure.
बायर्न की पिन है.
Garnacho.
वो सेंटिमेंट क्या है किन के ऊपर?
Sure.
ट्रेडर या हीरो.
Thank you बोल के तो.
Thank you. Thank you थोड़ा.
Thank you legend.
Saka.
ओ
It's all a bit intricate though for Manchester United.
बहुत अच्छा खेला
Keep
मेरे
with
को.
that.
अच्छा कोप करे चांसेस थे.
बहुत अच्छा खेला. I guess they chances.
इन लोगों को भी थे, इन लोगों को भी थे.
Yeah,
Manchester
equal.
United to penetrate.
लेकिन पोजीशन
Bruno Fernandes. His arms
Yeah, I
out.
mean, Man United की टीम
moment.
के अगेंस्ट पोजीशन
To the pass from
जो ऊपर
Martinez.
दो. हाँ.
At the end of this cross though from Garnacho if it comes. Here goes Garnacho, but he hasn't got any change out of Semedo all half.
Used to be his weakness, Semedo, defending really. He was always good with the ball at his feet and going forward, but he's defended magnificently.
भाई ये क्वालिटी कुछ ज़्यादा अच्छी नहीं है.
या लेकिन स्ट्रीम पे नहीं आ रही थी
Looks
क्वालिटी.
looks at Barcelona. And actually, the Portuguese players was at
Probably
most
Sancho
a few
आता
of the
next
team. It's all
Sancho
relative.
और
स्विच
कौन
स्पिनर
है?
को बिठाते हैं.
Nice pass picked up
मिडफील्ड में और
by
कौन है?
Martinez.
अरे भैया.
Just stretching with the ball but
Good.
keeping the move alive.
Star boy.
Garnacho.
ऊपर से दे दिया.
It's Martinez. What a pass
Star
that
boy.
is.
Star boy.
Rashford.
Nice.
Garnacho flashing it. Looked close at first glance. How close was it?
Yeah, I don't think it's very close in the end.
गिरा दो फिर.
It's just the pace that is
एंगल पे
switched
डिसीव कर
out.
सकता है.
Little touch from Martinez there. Rashford gets blocked out. I
That
like the
off.
positive intent.
नेट
हाइट तो थी. हाइट तो थी. बराबर
हाइट
हाइट
थी.
Angles can be deceptive, can't they?
हेलो.
Manchester United, though, in this first half, created much. Their standards. Home. Much. Good for a free kick there, Wolves. Here's Cunha. Mateus. Lost, though. Bruno Fernandes. Rashford. Bruno Fernandes. Anthony wants it. Anthony has it. And Anthony goes onto his right there, Anthony. Surprised like Nori. Was expecting him to cut inside.
It's good to see Anthony go onto his weaker side.
Here he is again. No handball. Casemiro. Varane. Martinez. Wan-Bissaka. Almost getting in behind. Like Nori was there.
Dynamic run
चलो.
they need more of Manchester
खाली सामान
United.
डाल के आना. नहीं बैठना है फिर थोड़ी देर.
Wanderers team
बैठना
around
नहीं
a
कोई.
little bit.
Why do you know?
Burst into life. There's just been a lot more.
बाद में
लैपटॉप
बैठो
नहीं
बाद
चल-
में जाएंगे.
उन लोग का वेट कर रहे कार में नहीं थी मेरे पास.
Kittell would
लोग-
suggest.
हाँ
कौन
अली और
कौन है नामा नहीं मालूम भैया मेरे को.
ABCD से चलना.
कौन है बता.
कजन से स्ट्रीम कर रहा तू.
या वॉच ऑन
54th minute
किसके
right
साथ?
now. I'd love to say with
स्ट्रीम
Wolves.
बोले तो.
अच्छा तू फिर आ जाता. मैं जाऊँ इसको लेके तू सीफ.
We know once that ball goes up.
बारिश हो रही इसमें बोलो.
हम दोनों आना फिर सामान भी हम अपनी जगह है.
आओ जी बड़े
कौन सी
भाई.
गाड़ी है.
चलो ना.
और इसी
GMC है. चल
गाड़ियाँ.
चल भाई. अरे उतना मत बोलने लगा. बोलना वेट कर रही है. अच्छा नहीं दिखता मुझे.
सामान उतारो. चेंज कर.
इधर
Oh, that's a short pass. Played there. Did he catch him? Referee playing advantage. The pace of Pedro Neto here. Going on and
देखिए.
on.
चलो
तब तक
ना.
हाफ रहा था.
Back.
वहाँ से अपन में लगा लेता.
उन्हें नहीं आता.
Bring it away with
उसको लेके आना
that.
होगा.
उन्हें खाता तुम. चल ना प्लीज.
The first danger posed by
Daru,
Wolves
सामान
could be a
उतार.
yellow card.
Daru.
For sure. Well, a challenge in the build-up to that.
Yeah. Sarabia still down. Sarabia. Really have a complaint. Seen a yellow, but once again it's a slack pass that's intercepted by Wolves. There's been quite a few of those. Good to see Manchester United. Look how quickly they get back, get bodies back and in and around those Wolves players. Nothing wrong with the energy, nothing wrong with the desire. So far, the quality needs to be better.
Varane. Dawson away. Well, Manchester United, who haven't created much in this game, with a late attack here. Mount, Wan-Bissaka, Anthony! Big block in there from Kilman. Was about to come alive. Taken away by Cunha. And one of the most eye-catching things in this first half is that there's only 2 minutes added on. Not because we're expecting loads, but because we're expecting loads.
Well, there is, doesn't it? Game to game. Again, more decent defending from Wolves. Flying out, gets the block in Kilman. O'Neill will be thrilled. He'll just be disappointed they haven't been able to take any of the couple of half chances that they've created.
Sure. Sure. Can't get there. Cunha. Should be a free kick. What about Mason Mount in this first half? Has there been a lot of eyes on him?
It's been difficult. I think it's been difficult for Manchester United. Never really found any real fluency. They've never really had an extended period where they've put Wolves under pressure.
But they might have a chance here. Rashford, the touch is there. Just got away from him in the end, though. Will be a late corner in this first half.
Once again, one of these two teams give the ball away cheaply in their own half, and once again, they get away with it.
The only way Manchester United are going to score in this game is if Wolves give the ball away deep in their half. But they do have a late corner kick here. Bruno Fernandes, good delivery, and the header was a free one for Varane. Nothing was just taken away from him. Maybe the distraction of Casemiro, perhaps.
Well, it might be one of these that he just sees a little bit late. Good movement from Rafael Varane. Just goes over the head of the two players in front of him. I just wonder whether he doesn't quite see that till it's too late.
Well, not the most memorable first half at Old Trafford, and not one that will please Eric Ten Hag, that's for sure. Although Wolves, with the best chances of the half, Tejas Cunha with one, and Sarabia as well. And they're probably the side who believe they should be in front in this game. But half-time at Old Trafford, Manchester United 0, Wolves 0.
Sky Sports coverage of the Premier League, sponsored by
Burnley are relegated from the Premier League.
This is a big ask for Vincent Kompany.
And we beat them, and we beat whatever comes after as well.
This is how we do it.
It's okay, Doc. I'm with the AA.
With life, it feels transformed. New Sanex Expert Skin Health Body Wash with Moisture Lock technology deeply nourishes your skin for up to 12 hours. Makes it feel instantly soft and hydrated. Sanex Body Wash, certified by the British Skin Foundation.
What makes Suzuki cars good different? Some say fun is built into everything we do, that we whisper jokes to each screw before it's put in place. Some even say we make things simple, like turning tech jargon into straight-talking English.
Hybrid tech is standard.
Others say the warm, fuzzy feeling that comes with our cars is created by grandmas knitting them their own cardigans. Or is it that our range comes packed with the tech you need as standard? Suzuki, good different.
something about erectile dysfunction at Newman.com.
Gillette Labs. New Neon Night Edition. A razor unlike any other. With a unique exfoliating bar that clears the skin before the blades. For an efficient cutting action and exceptional comfort. Enjoy effortless shaving and exfoliation in one stroke. Put your best face forward. With new Gillette Labs Neon Night Edition, the ultimate shave or your money back.
In the countryside where the weather is fine, it's Ribena time, so get in line. Got all the vitamin C you need daily, yeah, that's right. We're British black currants, bursting with burning, that's alright.
What's your little piece of warmth?
For me, it's when I'm on tour with my favourite band.
During my coziest movie nights in.
And for me, it's that moment to myself whilst out walking the dogs.
Werther's Original, your little piece of warmth.
Would you like one?
No goals yet at Old Trafford. You get the feeling that Wolves might have taken this, especially after all the disruption and build-up to this game. They've been really bright, haven't they, Jamie?
They've done really well. They really have. And, I mean, they've had two of the best chances of the game. And I just want to highlight something I mentioned that Karen mentioned before the game, the role of Mason Mount and helping in midfield. But the pass from Lamina is fantastic. But you look at it, that's actually Casemiro. And then you look at the actual space in midfield. It's absolutely huge. And that's where the chance comes from. So there was the Lamina pass that took Casemiro out the game. They run from Cunha. He goes past Marnes because he put a really bad challenge in before meant he was on a yellow card. And then the ball comes to Sarabia. And it's a decent effort. Never easy there on your left foot to find them. Yeah, it was a brilliant run. But as I said, from Marnes' point of view, he knows he can't make another tackle in this game or he'll be off the pitch. But as I said, they look dangerous continually. And you mentioned that as well before the game, Karen, that midfield problem for Manchester United.
I saw it in pre-season that they were too easy to be counter-attacked on. And I think in this instance, this pass into him is way too easy, and it's actually Cunha that gets the chance. It's too easy, give and go around the corner, power, pace, again, slides him in. The individual decision-making of Manchester United to go out and press sometimes is questionable, but that pass is too easy, bounce around the corner. How we can get off of that and run off the back of 3 or 4 Manchester United players is beyond me. But look, it's a great effort. And I have to say, I've been really impressed with Wolves on the counter-attack, but also I'm not surprised, Jamie.
We talked before the game about Manchester United's fallibility from offensive set pieces last season. They were really poor at them. I suppose that's the biggest chance they've had so far tonight from Moran's header.
Yeah, and the one thing that you want is basically good delivery. They get the good delivery, and actually, as a coach, set-piece coaches, you can't ask for more than that for just to get an actual contact in the ball. He should do better than that. I mean, he puts his hand on his head and knows that's a big chance and a big miss.
What's that come down to?
Well, he's an experienced player. That's just a little bit. I mean, he's obviously coming in fast. He's coming over bodies. He's just at the last minute taking his eye off the ball and not got enough contact on it.
This is what we were talking about from the context of last season. Just 6 set-piece goals for Manchester United, the worst of any side in the Premier League, and only 4 from corners. So that's clearly something they can do better this season. Hasn't happened for them so far in this game against Wolves, but it could be worse. They were 2-0 down at this point last season against Brighton at home. It's goalless. They've ridden their luck at times because Wolves have been really good on the break, but nothing so far from Old Trafford.
Sky Sports Premier League, sponsored by We Buy Any Car.
Still no taxi.
Guys, the ride's here.
Frank.
They've seen the wrong ride.
Fresh, everything I touch right now is fresh. Everything in my life right now fresh.
We do things differently on the mountain, like never serving our beer until the mountains turn blue. Grab a promotional pack for your chance to win fresh prizes.
Congrats. See you on Monday.
First job, fantastic. Let's talk payslips.
Doors closing.
Remember, rent's due tomorrow, mate.
Well done, son. Have you thought about your long-term savings plan?
Find your way around money knowledge with Barclays Life Skills.
Join the 18 million we've helped so far.
Maggie, let's do this.
Barclays. Make money work for you.
It's another soldier in Britain.
These are just little things. Little things. Oh, but they mean a lot. Cause it's the little things that mean an awful lot.
Hey, feel fresh as fresh with Links Africa. Links Africa. Feel fresh as fresh with the #1 fragrance, the Go.
Damn, I'm good. Another level smashed. What a perfect match.
Hi, Simon. We're ready for you on stage.
I'm busy playing Raw Match.
Oh, okay. But they're all waiting for you.
Well, you better figure something out then, hadn't you? Royal Match. Download the game. Everyone's playing. Yes.
What does the army of the future look like? It looks like you. Technology will help us do incredible things, but nothing can do what a soldier can do.
People may be consuming more fruits or fruit juices, and these dietary acids cause the enamel to wear away. Pro-Enamel Intensive Enamel Repair helps to repair the tooth by absorbing more of the vital minerals that are required and helps to strengthen the teeth. I recommend Pro-Enamel Intensive Enamel Repair. I think it's great.
Popworks. They just work. Crunchy. That works. Puffy. That works too. Ooh, and tasty. Now that really works. And never fried. Popworks. They just work.
Buzzcocks is back, and we can't contain our excitement.
Daisy just sounds like a chicken on every attempt.
Roll up! The greatest show on earth is back in town, and there's something for everyone. We've got amazing magicians, extraordinary escape artists, gravity-defying acrobats, defies destruction, audacious jugglers, and even
free.
There's something for everyone in the greatest show on earth.
It's time for the show to begin.
The one and only Premier League is back live on Sky Sports.
Sky Sports coverage of the Premier League. Sponsored by We Buy Any Car.
Well, what's going on here? A real treat for Manchester United fans at Old Trafford. Two of their heroes, Jamie Redknapp in full Liverpool kit. There was never any doubt, was there? And Micah Richards in full Man City kit, taking in the love of the Old Trafford crowd. It can only mean a new series of A League of Their Own, which is coming your way on Sky in the autumn. Second half at Old Trafford next.
The William Hill 5. Top tips. Don't chase losses. Know your limits. Get support if you need it. Take a break. Keep it fun. Find our safer gambling tools online or in shop.
A tactical point for Manchester United to address, possibly, Gary?
Yeah, I mean, it's driven me crazy a little bit in the first half. I think they're overcomplicating it a little bit. In pre-season, we saw Dalot go into that inverted fullback, that midfield position against Lons. Tonight, because Wan-Bissaka's not as comfortable on the ball, you find Luke Shaw in here. So you take Luke Shaw, and then we go and look at Luke Shaw's touches, the majority of which have been in this sort of left midfield zone. He's released himself in the last probably 5-10 minutes of the game, and he's found himself getting a couple of touches in here. Luke Shaw last season, when Manchester United needed a goal at home, Luke Shaw was one of the best, I think, probably attacking players for United. Combining with Garnacho, combining with Rashford last year, you know, it's simple at Old Trafford. The pitch is wide, you stretch the teams, and
Do you think it's just a fashion now because everyone else is doing it, everyone feels like they need to do it?
But if you're not a fullback, that's comfortable going in there,
there's a change
don't
as well.
create inverted fullbacks. My view is put someone in there who's comfortable going in there. Luke Shaw's one of the best attackers for United, combining with that left winger. I think they've got to release him in the second half and get him forward.
Lindelof coming on as well at half-time for Lisandro Martinez, who had been booked. Do you think that could be the reason why?
100%. I mean, Martinez, to be fair, looks tonight a little bit rash in his performance. His tackle, obviously, Jamie mentioned, for the sort of one wide where he gets booked. And then there was one, I think he's one away from being sent off. So I think.
But interesting that Maguire has played so much of his Manchester United career on that side as well, but he goes with Lindelof.
They're trying to manage Harry Maguire out of the club and get the money for him, there's no doubt about that.
Where do you see this going in the second half, Karen?
I think if Manchester United stretch the pitch, like Gary said, at the end of the day, formations are put in to win football matches and get the best out of your players. Putting Shaw in there when he's your best attacking threat at this moment, because the front line aren't really doing it. I think that's what they need to do, but have to be mindful of Wolves, and the counter have been very good.
Manchester United can't be happy with that first 45 minutes. Perhaps just getting some key messages through there, Varane. What they need to be doing, how they need to be performing better in this second half, trying to get a winning start to their season. The Wolves have been really good so far under Gary O'Neill. Don Goodman and Seb Hutchinson to talk us through this second half.
Well, we haven't had a 0-0 yet this Premier League opening weekend. Lisandro Martinez taken off with that yellow card in mind, and Victor Lindelof about to replace him. So Harry Maguire remains on the bench, as he already played his last game for the club. So Lindelof partners Varane, the only change from either side at half-time. And the second half underway, with Wolves having the best chances of the second half, but they didn't take them. Don, expecting more from Manchester United.
No, 100%. It can't be that flat, I don't think, Manchester United. The manager will let them, I don't think the crowd will let them. They did inject some energy into the game towards the end of that first half. That's when they caused Wolves one or two more problems, but I expect better from Manchester United in the second half.
I guess more of the same from Wolves, just some better finishing. Pedro Neto. Loves to run with the ball, and he's fast as well, and he'll get there just. But Onana was quickly out of his goal and did well in the end.
Done really well here, Pedro Neto. We know what he was before that terrible injury. He was a really sought-after player. Excellent ability. Get back to those levels again. The early signs are good.
Absolutely courted by several big clubs. Still at Wolves, still hoping to press at those levels. Wolves corner. Away by Casemiro. It's back in there again, away by Shaw. Mount just lost flight of the ball there. Kilman there first. Hopefully that ball will come down properly at some point. And there's Anthony with a nice touch onto Wan-Bissaka. Very underwhelming first half from Manchester United after all the confidence leading into this first game of the season. Like Nori. So you can't read much into an entire season based on the first 45 minutes, but you always want a good start.
Lost their opener here to Brighton this time last season. They didn't lose another game all season, so there's a long way to go, but I do think they'd be very disappointed if they put a Wolves team to the sword, who's only had 4 days to work with a new manager.
horrible when you look at the stats and it says Manchester United only scored 50-odd goals in the league last season, had the most clean sheets in the league last season, Wolves with the fewest goals in the league last season. So, might have predicted this would happen, but we'd never say that, would we, Don? Because we want goals.
And you can look at all kinds of stats and numbers, can't you? Man United was a fortress, wasn't it? Here, 48 points last season. Wolves, one of the worst away teams in the whole of last season. But it's not last season, is it? It's this season.
I promise you. Whatever that's worth. There you go, though, Dom. Keep rubbing it in.
Yeah. Excellent here, but there hasn't been any sign of it, really, so far tonight.
Joao Gomes. Player looks positive on the ball. The Brazilian. Sarabia diving in on Bruno Fernandes, and there's the press now from Wolves to try and win it back, and that might, in turn, allow Manchester United to get going. Now, put that ball out from under his feet very well. Anthony. 3 overloading at the back post. The ball down the line is disappointing. Mateus. Waltzing past a couple of challenges, and it opens up for him. Old Trafford opens up for him. And can he play the right pass? He gets it to Sarabia, and they got the overload, and somehow Wolves don't score. Banana on the scramble.
I think he saved this, the goalkeeper, has he?
The post that's denied Wolves here, but the scramble from Anana as well.
Brilliant, and this is why I want more from this player, Mateus. He is brilliant at carrying the ball, makes good choices, good movement from Neto to free Sarabia, and then you're just waiting for the net to bulge. And that, it's a recurring problem for Wolves, isn't it? He has to score. He has to score. That is a massive let-off for Manchester United. Will Wolves go on to regret that?
Falling backwards there, Cunha, as he struck the ball. But still, what a moment. His second big moment of the game. Player who's never been a prolific goal scorer in his career.
It's something that you can go on to become more and more prolific. But of course, it's all about your confidence in front of goal. 2 goals in 17. Confidence is not going to be overly high when those kind of chances come.
Trafford faithful not happy with that moment there. And straight to Sarr. Wolves, when it comes to scoring goals, a struggle.
Yeah, like I said, this was last season. The season before that was a struggle, and the season before that was a struggle as well. It's not a new problem.
Finding good goal scorers, one of the hardest things in football.
Well, they had one, didn't they, in Raul Jimenez, and then that horrible injury. Never quite found his levels again.
Lost by Sarabia. Bruno Fernandes, can he keep it in play? Did he keep it in play? This will be interesting if Manchester United score. And they still might. But Semedo, I have to say, it's been a feature of Wolves' game. They've been prepared to try and dribble out from the back. Hasn't always worked. And it might be Manchester United's best route to the opener.
They've taken some real risks back there, haven't they?
Casemiro, Garnacho, shot blocked. Shaw, Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes allowed to just stroll inside. Varane. Lindelof. Now, Manchester United supporters urging their side on. Bruno Fernandes, Rashford. Saw him score a goal against Wolves at Molineux last season when he went on one of those sort of runs.
Yeah, once again, the defending very good. They do take risks, Wolves. They have been taking risks, and whilst that looks impressive from a Manchester United perspective, I do think Wolves have given them a real helping hand with passes going astray.
Dribbles. Both sides have been guilty of a lot of that.
Yes, sir.
But of course, the expectation
yes.
is all loaded on Manchester United in this game. Gary O'Neill. To some extent. That's Varane. And Bissaka. Anthony, oh, we got there first. And off the line, I think, by Dawson. Was it going in? That's the question. Either way, Anthony did get there first.
It's been a feature of Jose Sarr. He does make some rash decisions. He comes charging out. He did that so often last season and gave away penalties. He's never ever getting there, the goalkeeper. And he gets lucky.
Fortunate there, Jose Sarr. Some supporters. The Wolves have been calling for Dan Bentley. Goalkeeper picked up from Bristol City in January. So he'll be given a run. Shaw. Sarr comes, punches. Garnacho. Anthony. Rashford. Scramble defence from Mateus. Well, sides don't fear a set piece from Manchester United, but surely one of these is going to pay off. Especially with the likes of Varane, Lindelof in the penalty area. Casemiro's pretty good in the air. Here is the corner. Evades all of them. Garnacho. Shaw. Diagonal looking, finding. Diverted towards goal. And Sarr claims almost an own goal by Kilman. Sarr going long. Sarabia won't get to that. Onana. Easy enough for Kilman. Ignoring. Run into trouble again. And here's Bruno Fernandes. And will they make them pay this time? No. In many respects, Wolves living a charmed life in that.
They're recovering well when they make mistakes, Wolves, in their own defensive third.
Cunha saw the gap, explodes into it and looks to pick the corner, and Onana nearly lit that squirm under. It will be a corner.
Well, there's no doubt that his running ability is causing Manchester United's central defenders all manner of problems. He's a powerful runner, very direct at times. He doesn't get closed down. And in the end, forces Onana into the save. All that's missing from his game tonight is a goal.
Third chance for Cunha. All of his own making.
Powerful runner, very direct at times. He doesn't get closed down. In the end, forces Onana into the save. All that's missing from his game tonight is a goal.
Third chance for Cunha. All of his own making.
Powerful runner, very direct at times. He doesn't get closed down. And then forces Onana into the save. Hello. All that's missing from his game tonight is a goal.
Third chance for Cunha. All of his own making.
Powerful runner, very direct at times. He doesn't get closed down. And then forces Onana into the save. Hello. All that's missing from his game tonight is a goal.
निकल रहे सही हो गई गाड़ी अच्छा हुआ क्या बोलो तुम मेरे को मालूम क्या हुआ बोलो मेरे को हुआ क्या नहीं मालूम लेकिन कुछ हुआ मालूम बोलो किससे रिलेटेड है वो वल्ला ही नहीं मालूम हाँ बात हुई थी ना हेलो कहाँ है? ओह ओके आल थोड़ी देर से क्या हुआ भैया? नाम तो नहीं लिया था। स्टिल नीम थी भैया वो तुम्हारे बारे में कुछ भी नहीं बोलेंगे।
जैसे पहले से तुमको मेरे बारे में मालूम करना था तो मालूम कर लिया उससे देन फिर दैट गाय इज कमिंग इन टेलिंग मी कि भाई उमर अल्लाह पूछ रहा था मैं मेरे पीछे बात कर लेकिन फिर वो आके मैंने बोला कि मैं बोला भाई कर लो भाई
Which guy?
मैं कर लो फाइन फिर वापस आके क्यों बोले कि भाई मैं उमर अल्लाह को बोला
कौन बोले? तंजीम
तुम्हारे बारे में कुछ मालूम करा था आके बोला कि भाई मैं तो मालूम कर लो लेकिन फिर आके बोले कि मैं ऐसा करा वैसा करा
क्या करे बोले भाई?
मेरे को भी उसके बहुत चीज़ें मालूम है बस सबको बोलने से फिर होगा उसका ऐसा था उसका वैसा था मैं ये करा था मैं वो करा था उन्हें वही चीज़ करना के बोला कि भाई मैं बोल रहा हूँ बोल लो भाई लेकिन मेरे को बोल रहे तुम जाके तुम कर तुम जो करते कर लो
Let's go!
As long as he
Plays it in, the chest from Varane, thought about the challenge. Wisely that he didn't make it. Here's Lamina. Passes it straight to Sancho, who then nodded it back to Lindelof. And they're away here, Manchester United, and Rashford on the move. Marcus Rashford still crowded out in the end. In fact, the ball came back to him and he was offside. Lost it, won it.
Yeah. Chance to put game to bed there, wasn't it? Caught out there, Wolves, searching for the equaliser. Been exposed. Rashford, you'd fancy him 1v1 to get a strike on target. Getting credit for the defending. Crowd him out.
So, under par Manchester United, but they are leading. Mateus. Semedo. This might break for Hoying. And his finish probably sums up the problem, the big problem that Wolves have had tonight and they have for the rest of the season.
He's inherited it. It's so good up to that point, isn't it? That final little piece.
Onana, with the lead that they have, Manchester United, they can finish the game from here. Header won by Dawson. Lindelof. Semedo. Ericsson. Semedo. Drew Neto ran into Shaw. Here's Sancho. It's relatively sharp since coming on. He's lost it edge. Gomez diving in but doesn't win it. Sancho. Bruno Fernandes calling for it. Sancho though into Rashford. Quick feet. And away by Dawson. There's Rashford. Desperate to get off the mark for the season. Understandably, terrific season in the last campaign. 17 goals in the Premier League, 14 overall.
He's ruthless, wasn't he, when he came back in the World Cup? Couldn't miss.
Sure. Fernandes could find Rashford. Somewhere in the last 10 minutes of the 90. Hugo Bueno. Run away from Pellistri. In a fair distance. And appreciated that Pellistri stuck to his task. Pedro Neto. Neto, the biggest chance of the game before Manchester United scored. Lamina. Semedo. Mateus.
Damn.
He picked the right pass. Silva.
No.
Could have gone anywhere, but Nana had his near post guarded.
That's another half a chance, isn't it? The real way that he scores this, Fabio Silva, if he tries to blast it into the roof of the net. Once it's along the ground, you would expect the goalkeeper to get beaten there.
Oh, who is this TikToker?
Nana determined to keep a clean sheet on debut. It's the corner for Pedro Neto.
Nice.
Saka
Well
got enough
defended.
on that.
Pellistri.
Haven't had a problem
That's good,
creating
yes.
chances in this game, Wolves.
That was the problem last season. They didn't create that many. So that's the positive for them, that they just have to find a way of being a little bit more clinical, a little bit more ruthless.
So I think they'll be looking at this game and thinking Manchester United have not played that well. Gomez, will he get this back? Casemiro, oh, doesn't get there.
Miro. No.
Fabio Silva with a shot, saved by
Wow,
Onana.
good save.
Crowd had fallen silent there. But Wolves with yet another chance.
Rashford.
And
Rashford.
gets there before Kilman. Kilman actually did well in recovery.
Yeah, helped by Lamina. He has been fantastic, Lamina, tonight.
Gomez, that's a tired pass. Sancho. He take advantage.
Bruno
Fernandes. Into Pellistri. Stealing into the back post. It almost reached him. Had no right to reach him.
Well, it's a teaser, isn't it, from Bruno Fernandes. He knows exactly what he's doing, the Manchester United skipper, in teasing that ball into an area. The defending initially is good. Just evades Pellistri. It's at the other end where the better chances are arriving, isn't it? Gomez does brilliantly. It's another save, really, you'd expect Onana to make.
He's looking for that player who's going to be the one to put away the goals for Wolves this season. Scored 4 on loan at PSV in 14 matches. Eredivisie last season on loan. On loan to Anderlecht before that. 7 goals in that spell. Silva.
Bro.
Ball drops to Semedo.
What is Shaw doing?
Neto. It's kept alive by Bueno. Onana's going to come and play.
Nice.
Solid enough tonight, Andre Onana.
He really has routine saves to make.
McTominay.
Would have wanted though.
Scott McTominay looks like he's going to come on. Which spells out
Oh.
Manchester United seeing this one out.
What's happened?
Raul Gomez. Mateus. Pedro Neto. And linking up. Mateus. Quite. It's going to be a free kick to Wolves.
What?
He's been a very influential player in this game, Mateus. Nunes.
As I say, the three in midfield have all been excellent with several other players in the old goal of Wolves, but to no avail at the moment.
Manchester United, I think they want to make this change before this free kick is taken. That's exactly what they're going to do. It's Marcus Rashford coming off here. Certainly the setup now, seeing out the 1-0.
It's a natural reaction, isn't it? To try and plug up the holes. He's seen his team on the back foot. Certainly conceding chances.
And the man who's had a real unlucky time with injury, Sasha Kalajdzic, who missed pretty much all of last season. Austrian, I think, signed last summer. But on he comes, all 6'7", ready for this set piece. Goes a free kick, and Onana will take it. And Kalajdzic that time. Sasha Kalajdzic recently got injured on debut. It's his first competitive match since then, a year ago. Pedro Neto. Shaw. Tominay. Tominay surging on. Semedo. Eriksson. Saka. Casemiro sends it in. Silva. Wolves will now turn their attention to the added time. It's Pedro Neto. Mateus. In the 90th minute. We're waiting to see the reaction. Both managers when they see the board. Dawson. Kilman. He'll look for Hwang. And he'll find Hwang. Another opening for Wolves. Fabio Silva. Goodness me, just won't run for the visitors in this game. Pedro Neto. And again, sends one in, away by Varane. The Wolves would never have dreamed they'd create this many chances at Old Trafford. But now, they feel full of regret. And they look at the board and see 7 minutes. Not much reaction from Ten Hag. He's just focused on the game.
I think we're all used to the bigger numbers, aren't we? Certainly getting used to them.
He's prepared. Pedro Neto.
Wow.
There's still time to find what would be a deserved equaliser. I think Manchester United fans would argue with that. With their size performance, though. Kilman digs out the cross. Kalajdzic goes up, but Onana deals with it. Really, truly attack that ball there, Kalajdzic. It's Bruno Fernandes, determined to make sure they keep the ball. It's Fabio Silva. That will be a Manchester United throw, and they will not be in a rush to take it.
Look at the movement from Hwang. He lays it off and he spins in, and neither Wan-Bissaka nor Pellistri are tracking him. It's really poor from Manchester United's perspective, and once again they get away with one. Defending from shore to block the shot.
That's by Fabio Silva. Eriksson. Mateus. Pedro Neto. He's looked sharp tonight, but will really still be thinking about that miss when he's lost the ball. And Sancho, that's a free kick. More time, more tick away for Manchester United.
At least they've got the ball at the right end of the pitch from their perspective. Can't be happy with what he's seen tonight. It's a single player, and that's performed to their ability in a red shirt.
Believe it or not, the Wolves have had more attempts on goal in this game. On target as well. But right now, they're leaving Old Trafford with nothing. Kilman. Hwang on the move again. Kalajdzic as well. There's header from Lindelof. Casemiro looking for Pellistri. Bueno. 18 efforts, I believe, that Wolves have had on goal. So they should still believe by the 19th. Semedo. We find Fabio Silva, he does. Kalajdzic on the move, Hwang as well. Hwang! Hwang! Oh. Well, on another night, Wolves would have had 3 or 4, but they still have no goals. Corner taken quickly. Hwang. Kilman. Big block from McTominay. And unfortunately, the play is stopped for clear reasons.
It's good, अच्छा है.
McTominay, what a block.
Yeah, brilliant. They work it so well, Wolves. They make good choices. Just do an awful lot wrong here. Wang, it just takes that little deflection. Wan-Bissaka, that's what takes it wide. So much for Gary O'Neill to be really pleased about here tonight.
Wang has had some good moments since coming on. He's looked bright. They've looked like a side who could hurt teams up until the point of putting the ball in the net, but there is promise in his performance for Wolves. You look at the bigger picture. Semedo clips it in there. Dawson going up. Fabio Silva couldn't take it. Lamina with a shot. Manchester United, so many red shirts behind the ball. Bueno. Wang. Look bright. Casemiro, who always seems to be around. Mateus. Bueno. Surely. Dawson goes down, looks towards the referee. No interest from Simon Hooper. Manchester United can't clear the ball. Hwang, so many gold shirts in that penalty area. Pedro Neto keeps it alive, sends it back in again, and Arda comes, misses it. Caught the Wolves player there. There's two shouts for a penalty.
You can't do that, surely.
Wolves keep coming. It's headed wide, but the restart is being delayed because there's two shouts for a penalty here. Because Onana flying out first.
So he doesn't get the ball, the goalkeeper. It's as simple as that. Gets the Wolves player.
That's a...
I'd be surprised if Simon Hooper isn't sent across to look at that. I mean, he's just cleaned.
That's a pen.
Elijah Chow.
Well, the VAR, Michael Salisbury, having a look at that, and there's no doubt Onana missed the ball. There's no doubt he took out Kalajdzic.
It's a challenge made by an outfield player anywhere on the pitch. The referee is going to give a foul, isn't he?
Well, it's a game where Wolves have had so many chances. It's been a game where Wolves have had so many chances to the point where it's almost been laughable how many they've missed, but the check is complete.
Well, Gary O'Neill is fuming, I think, down there. Simon Hooper coming to have a word, maybe, but I am surprised, actually.
No pen.
Actually going to be
manager को काट देते रहे.
For Gary O'Neill here as well. Controversial end to this match.
This is why he's getting a yellow card. That's the reason. No longer tolerated in the technical area, but I think Wolves are going to feel very, very hard done by. The keeper jumps into a Wolves player, cleans him out in the penalty area, but deemed not clear and obvious, which is a surprise.
Yeah, no, that was a penalty.
Sure. Well, surely we'll have a couple more minutes here. Manchester United might put it to bed. They can't with that pass from Eriksson. Bueno. Hwang. This looked very lively. Hwang. Lamina. Gets that out to Pedro Neto. Might be the last time Wolves can play the ball into the penalty area. Headed away by Shaw. Lamina. Bueno. Good ball in. And does hold. He does hold.
Nice.
And that might be that for Manchester United.
GG's.
Well, I have to have it right here. The best team are going to lose this game. They've been magnificent. Gary O'Neill's boys certainly deserve to take something out of the game, but it's about winning. Erik Ten Hag's men, while being nowhere near it, a million miles off in truth, well, they're going to get 3 points here.
Gary O'Neill might have taken a 1-0 defeat before this, all the worry beforehand, but looking back, feeling very, very sorry. Palistri. Urged to go to the corner by the Manchester United fans, but he's lost it. On we go, but that pass, that loose pass from Lamina.
Bhai, it's
Is their race
99.
What a race they've had, Wolves, but
2 minute extra हो
the
गया.
ball in the net. In the 100th minute. That's going to be, I think, a free kick for Manchester United as well.
Simple as that, bro. Simple as that.
But 3 points for Manchester United. Wolverhampton Wanderers will feel so much regret because Gary O'Neill's side had chance after chance after chance, but couldn't take any of them. He's not happy, the Wolves manager, because he felt that Onana at the end should have conceded a penalty for a foul on Kalajdzic. But ultimately, the difference between the teams was the winning goal scored by Rafael Varane. And that's what matters in football, the goals you scored. Manchester United scored 1, Wolverhampton